and I literally look like I have the chicken pox. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I thought we'd do something a little different on TikTok, shorts, reels, you name it. I see these cool makeup tricks and hacks and I'm like, oh, okay. I gotta tell you, some of them I'm like, oh, like I've been doing that for years. Like, I think the old ways are coming back, like putting your foundation on with your hands. That's what, I mean, I don't even think I owned a brush in my 20s, 30s, even 40s. I think that's just what, but my makeup looked horrible then. Besides that, I've come a long way. But anyway, I thought I would try out some of those tips and tricks because in all honesty, I have been and liking them. And I want to share them with you, even though you probably know them already, but let's just have fun together and try them out together. Okay, so one of these is applying makeup as a single layer in dots everywhere, your foundation, your bronzer, your blush, everything. Now, I don't have cream blush. I couldn't find it. So no biggie, we'll just put a little on after. That's the first one we're gonna do. And I'll tell you something, I did that on a short and I literally knew I was gonna forget one step. I knew I was gonna forget it. So I put it out there in my head, which I shouldn't have, and sure enough, I forgot to do it, which is putting setting spray on once you apply all your dots. I knew I was gonna forget it and I literally put it right in front and it didn't help. I still forgot it. So this time we're gonna put it on. But before that, I'm just gonna prep my skin a little. I already have on my foundation from earlier. I let that sit in a while before I go in with my makeup. But I have there's this Rose Glow mist that I've been using from Revlon and I like it. So it's a prep, hydrate, and refresh spray. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and let that dry a little. Okay, so I'm going to use my Hide concealers because they're all 3 different shades and I'm gonna use one for foundation, one for concealer, and I'm gonna use one for bronzer. And it comes out beautiful. So that's dry, but before I do that, I'm just gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna put on some primer. This is Tula Skincare Probiotics and Superfood Primer. I got this in a BoxyCharm. And it's funny, I didn't get to talk about this yet. I was gonna do a video on like some new makeup I've been trying, but I'll just talk about it here. It has like, I didn't know when I first put it on, it's gonna be runny, so I'm not sure if you can see because it's like almost too bright, but it has like colors in there almost and some black. It almost looks like curdled milk or something. I don't know. And the first time I put it on, I didn't know, and I was like, oh, like see that? I thought like I smeared mascara, and I'm like, wait a minute, but I didn't even put mascara on. I was freaking out. I was like, did I have it on my hand? I must have had it on my hand. But it's this. And I don't know what it is, but the first time I used it, I was like wowed by it. And then it was okay, but I don't know, I think I just got, when you use something for the first time and it wows you, that means, to me, that it works good. And if it's not so wowing after that, it's only because I've gotten used to it. So I use it. Okay, so now for the dot part, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing some of these videos were like, there was like a dot covering every piece of the face. I'm not gonna do that because I don't wear a lot of makeup, so it really depends on how much makeup you wear, I guess, to how many dots you do. I don't know. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my light beige as my foundation. You know, put the dots wherever you want, but obviously where it would make sense. I don't use a lot of foundation. Put another one here because I do feel like I can get those rosy cheeks. So that's probably where I like most of my coverage. This is linen, so this is my concealer. I don't go crazy with concealer like a lot of people do that are on, I guess, social media, but I'm older. So when you get older, you don't want to have like a bunch of cakey makeup on. But even when I was younger, I didn't use so much. I mean, I thought it was a lot, but compared to today, whew. Okay, maybe they're not perfect dots, but it's okay. It's okay. Again, there's no like right or wrong. This one is honey, and this will be where my bronzer goes. I don't really contour. Like, to me, contour is bronzer. I almost did a line, but we're doing dots today. I actually would rather do a line because I did this one time, and I think it was on my video, and there was like a dot at the end, a very faint dot that I guess I didn't see. So I'd rather do lines, but we're gonna do dots. very close to each other to create a line. I cheated, I'm sorry. And I literally look like I have the chicken pox. So, ooh, I almost forgot again. I was gonna take my sponge, but stop. I'm gonna put some setting spray on here first, because that's what I noticed people did, and I got to do that on my short. So I did do it when I was testing this out though. So okay, here we go. Obviously I'm gonna do the bronzer on the end part of this, so let's just go right in. You see my dots? You saw my flaws. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna cheat for a second because I forgot dots here. That came out really nice, flawless, I would say. I'm gonna add a little more of the bronzer, contour, whatever you wanna call it. Just a little more. And like I said on my short, it's better to add than take away. And then you have too much makeup on, so I love the way that came out though. It's blended so naturally. That looks so good. I do love the way that looks. I meant to put this on at the same time when I think this would have made a big difference to make it even better, but I'm happy with the way it looks. A little by Terry for like a highlighting. It's not really. I'm just gonna do the dot here. I haven't been using like a highlighter lately. Putting the dot on here. I haven't been using like powder highlighter lately. I just like an all over gloss. It's just what I like lately. And again, I don't have liquid blush, so I'll just put a little blush on. I used to hate blush, isn't that funny? I think I just didn't know how to apply it. Maybe, I don't know. I just never understood. You're covering the red on your cheeks just to add more red. But I guess it's more even. All right, moving on. When I first did this, I felt like I put too much because I put a lot of dots on like I've been seeing, but I've felt like I don't need that many dots anymore. I'm gonna put a little powder, my Laura Mercier. Not a lot because I like my glow. Okay, so I just did my eyebrows, and this wasn't part of my video, but I think the trend is now more upward, which was always my life and I hated it, but this is from Maybelline Brow Sculpt. I actually love this. I never used to sculpt my brows either with gels until I started kind of doing this look. These are tricks and tips, right? So I saw this and I thought it was like, oh my God. Like I thought, oh, no big deal. And then she took it off and I was like, oh my God, that looks so good. It's for eyeshadow using your lash curler. I kind of just did this and then put her darker color there, and it looked good. It looked really good. So we're gonna try that. And I'm using this palette from Sephora. It's I Love, because it has like every color I need. A lot of palettes don't have black, but this does, so I like it. Using a brush from Michaela, dipping in the darker color, and I guess I'll put it here. I've never tried this one, guys. This is the first time I'm trying it. And I think it's too dark. Let's see. You can see all my old lady skin. You can see my skin dragging. It's so old. It's okay. Okay. Let's see how this looks. I can always clean it a little. That looks horrible. Maybe I put it too high? Did I put it too high? That's horrendous. Okay, we are going to try this again. Take two. Forget what I said about it having every color you need, because I feel like it might have been too dark. So going with this new Sweet Tarte Double Shot, which is my new favorite palette now. Like that, talk about having every color. But when I say it doesn't have black, see that? So technically it doesn't have, not that black's a color. They say in school is neutral, like white, but you know what I'm saying. And now I know, I think I have to go down further. Do you think so? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. If I want, I usually put it there. Yeah, I think I went up too high. Okay. Gonna go in with a lighter color than that. Yeah. You know what? That to me is just like a waste. I don't know. I guess you get that straight line, but it doesn't look straight because my eyes are old. So I guess I'll just go in with my simple, easier, just do it like that. Because you know what? I don't like straight lines anyway. I don't like straight lines because to me it's not natural. I like more of a natural look, so we're gonna poo-poo that one. I get it though. I think it was a good idea. It looked beautiful on whoever did it. I just don't know what I'm doing, I suppose. And I think my eyes would, if they were young maybe, it would work better. I don't know. Because like now I see like I like it blended more. Okay, this is very cool. I don't want to do crazy cat eye, obviously. I go back and forth with putting a little wing or no wing. I kind of like both looks. I saw this tip and I was like, wow, it's a good tip. You see how my brow goes here? I guess I could say like that. I have to follow the same line, like the same angle, sorry, as my eyebrow over here. You see that? See what I'm doing? So my eyebrow, if I went like that, I'm gonna just move it over here. And then this side, let's try it. I'm gonna do it with the shadow. Obviously, I'm just using my eyes by looking at my brow. Do you see that? Do I have it? Okay, I think I do. The bottom part I'm going for, because then what I do is I'm not going to keep it like this. So then I would go in and blend because I don't want to have these big wings. I'll just do that. Again, I like a soft look anyway, so I'm kind of not keeping that straight line, but that's, I just, now I at least know the angle. It's just about knowing the angle to go. Just like sweeping it towards the inside of my eye because I want to keep that there to align with that and this to align with that. My eyebrow's not perfect there actually. And then from there you could do whatever you like if you want to add more, but at least this part, it's not like this, it's not like that. It's aligning with the brow. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to just go in with my fingers like I always do. My best tool. Looks good. That's a tip I really like. This one was to elongate the eyes here. My daughters do this and it looks good. I just feel like it's not gonna look good on me. I don't know why, but we'll try it. I don't know if it's the shape of my eye or, oh no, it's not bad. I mean, I'm basically just putting it inside. Do you think this elongated my eye? I can't look straight on. I guess I can at the mirror. How about that? I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna stay personally, but we'll do it. So that's a tip that I saw to elongate the eyes. I don't really do that a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but I thought I would try it out. Before I move on, I'm gonna add a little more setting spray. Because if I do this after I do my mascara, I end up getting mascara everywhere. So we're just gonna do this before the mascara. Now this one I really like. This tip I saw, half of it, the second half, I was like, oh my God, I bet I can call my sister and she'll agree with me that we did this when we were teenagers. But let me do the first half first. This is for my eyelashes. I don't wear lashes or falsies. I never did. It's just not my thing. It's okay. First, you have to go in with a brow gel, which I happen to have now. I usually never do, as we said before, okay? And put it on like you're putting mascara close to your inner, as close to the edge end of the eyelash as possible to your skin. Then, this is the part I remember doing, probably from 17 magazine, I'm sure. You take your curler and you warm it up with your blow dryer. I remember doing this. It's like a curling iron. That's what I do remember doing this, and that's why I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, all these things are coming back. Sorry, I'm covering my mouth. That we did back in the day. I didn't put eyeliner on. I guess let me put a little eyeliner on. I might do the brow gel again because it's probably dried. I want to do a little bit more brow gel because that might have dried by now. Mascara. I'm using my Lancome Monsieur Big. The reason I don't like this inner eye thing is I feel like that's what I used to look like when my eyeliner used to run, because I used to put it in my waterline when I was younger, and I freaking hated that. It was so gross to me. I would always have to clean my eyes, I feel like, because all the makeup would go into that corner, and it just seems sloppy to me. So that's why I'm not... We'll clean that up after. That's why I'm not a fan of the inner corner eye thing. I thought, I don't know, when I did this the first time with my lashes, I was like, whoa. I've also learned to use this instead of my fingers. I knew it, I was just too lazy and I would just do that anyway, but this really does work better. Okay, look at the difference with my eyelashes. I think that made a huge difference. The brow gel and curling them. Let me do the other one. Okay, so far I think everything looks good, right? Okay, what's left? Lips. Now I know the new thing is overline your lips, overline your lips. So we'll do that, but the only thing I don't like is they want, like, everybody has like a round lip on the top. I personally like my little Cupid's bow, but the problem is if I overline my Cupid's bow, it just doesn't look right. It looks like too much makeup on the tips every single time, no matter what I do. I'll show you. So overlining, I usually go on my lip at the edge, but lately I have been trying it out, and depending where I go, you know. I just feel like when there's lipstick on my skin, it's just like I feel like it's dirty or something. I don't know. And you see it. I see it on TV, like celebrities. I don't know if they're trying to hide it. It's a Cupid's bow. It's cute. That's what lips are. I like Cupid's bows. Using my new NARS lipstick. This is No Angel. I've been liking matte lipsticks again. I'll put a touch of shimmer though, but a gloss I mean, but I do like the matte lipstick. Maybe not the perfect match of liner. I think this Milani lip liner would have worked better. Maybe not. Huh. Same color, okay. Well, like, that's why I don't like to do it. I feel like my lips are bleeding. Not bleeding, you know what I mean, like when the lipstick runs, they call it like bleeding. But you know what, this is about tips and tricks, so I'm gonna do it. Tell me you don't see the Cupid's bow and it just looks like I don't know what I'm doing. That's a tip I won't be following because it looks silly on me. Those are my tips. No, those are not my tips. Those are tips I saw on all social media across the board. Little things. There's more that I saw, but I want to keep those for individual videos because I was like, wow. And it'd be too much. Look how long this video already was. I don't even think I'm going to dry my hair. Maybe I will. Should I dry my hair? All right, I'll be right back.